Break it down.
Data from predators and cyber attacks is possible with OMail folder lock. Advanced security features are implemented to safeguard your email folders. Get your free OMail account today by simply registering at www.coolzone.ai.
Hello, everyone. It's the 24th of May. Not very good news from our brothers and sisters from Papua New Guinea. There was a mudslide and lives were lost. So a lot of prayer needs to go out, or whatever you believe, to our brothers and sisters over there. There's over 10,000 Papua New Guinea people that are with us in ONPASSIVE. So anyway, it's a sad thing. We talked about this, all of us, me and Chris, we did it in trivia, that the pros and cons of ONPASSIVE. The pro is we meet a lot of brothers and sisters that we have a lot in common with, that we build relationships. And it's not just a relationship. We built families around the world. The bad part of it is you see a lot of bad because you got sick. There's enough things that happen in our lives just with our families that are sad days, happy days, whatever. But when you know as many people as we do, we hear so much bad things, and that's why I've learned since I was little from my mother, my father, mainly my mother, is live every day as if it's your last. Not negatively, not negative, but if there's someone you care about or you want to say something nice to them, do it now. I know a lot of people get into this, like a big deal about funerals and all that. When I die, I told my family, dig a hole, throw me in a box, and bury me. That's just the shell that I lived in while I was here. What we got to do is care about people while we're alive. Care about the people. Don't regret of, man, I wish I'd have told her I loved her. I mean, my mom was the best mom I could have had. And she had tragedy the whole time I was alive. Lost two sons at 20. My dad was an alcoholic. He provided, but he was a pain in the butt. And you don't realize what you have until they're not here. And I told her I loved her. She knew it, but I wish I'd have spent more time. I wish I'd have listened more. Don't wait. Don't wait. There's nothing wrong. I know some guys think, oh, I can't say I love you. I can't cry. When you really want to be a true man, you can do every emotion there is. That's a true man. Okay. It's not my opinion. It's just the way I see it. I mean, it is my opinion. It's the way I see it. And I want to be with people. I want to laugh with people, have fun with people. And sometimes you got to cry with people. That's part of that's who we are. ONPASSIVE, I know that's who we are. So big prayers out for Papua New Guinea. A lot of families hurt because remember, one life is lost. It affects sometimes 20, 30, 40 people that are still alive. So take hundreds, that's a lot of people. Anyway, I'm affected. I don't know them, but a lot of them were brothers and sisters that maybe we didn't know. So anyway, on a different note, tomorrow, every Saturday, we've been doing some kind of get together. We have a bunch of guys with Tech Pros. We had some women last week. Both of them were big hit. People loved it. We want to keep going with that. And yesterday we said, you know what? Let's grab India. So we invited Gershminder. We asked him because there's no bigger leader than Gershminder in India. He's one of the biggest leaders in the whole company. No joke. So we said, me and Chris talked to him yesterday, find 8 people. We named a couple and we all agreed on the same people just about. So they're going to be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And it should be interesting. I'm so glad we're doing that. Then we want to shoot off to other places. We were thinking about, I haven't seen my little sister over in Germany, and we want to get a hold of her, right, Chris? You're going to get a hold of her. And we've got people in Africa. We got people in. There was one place we were invited for a webinar. I didn't know what we were going into. I mean, Chris gets there, and there's 200 or 300 people in this ballroom, and I went, "Holy cow!" So there's people everywhere. So we want to do that every week if we can. And there's a lot of you that we hang out with every night, that we know. If you weren't in yet, definitely we're going to be asking you to be, because this company's not just about me and Chris or somebody you see on the camera all the time. And I don't want to just say that. We want to prove it by bringing people on. So anyway, as you can see, I'm losing my voice. Why? Because I got to talk to 4 grandchildren and they don't hear me the first time around. So, and Listra's here. Big shout out to Listra. I know I didn't say that right, but yeah, she hates it when I do it. She's up before noon, so she's doing good. Anyway, thank you everybody. Like I said, for being here. Big day tomorrow, Saturday, with all the Indians that are going to come on with us. So I hope you're there. Hope you come. I obviously, I'm just guessing that Red got a few happy birthdays yesterday, because if I see one more everywhere on Facebook for 12 hours, he had to get thousands. Had to. So, whoa. Like, daggone, man. He finally made one post. Thanks, everybody. Anyway, tonight's Ron, and Minnow. And we're going to change that freaking name. It's a lot of fun, but educational. We go from one extreme to the other. If you want to go there, you should. What we have today. I'm going to go to the back office and look at the board. There's many webinars going on, hundreds. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris because I'm losing my voice again. Love y'all. Thank you.
Morning, my brother Marty. Yeah, sad day. Hate waking up to things like that. And I would just want to give you a little bit of information. There's a nice article a lot of people posted. Not nice article, but explaining the area they're in. Lots of trees, rocks. And it's not like here where they bring in this big equipment, and start trying to find people. There's people right now, Papua New Guineans digging with their hands through rocks, muds, broken trees. They do need a lot of prayers. So loss of life is a horrible thing, but it does break my heart. And it's hard for me to talk today because it affects me that way, because I don't know who was in there. David Bacall put out a little report what was going on, and I seen 100 people, maybe up to 500 people that died, and for me it's just horrible. So we're praying for you, Papua New Guinea, and we love you, and I wish I could be there right now helping you. That's how I feel about it. But it's a tough one for me today, because sometimes grief takes away a little bit of your momentum for excitement. I am excited. I know in the future things are going to be a lot different. I talked about yesterday's how we just can't control certain things. That's one of them. Mother Nature. We can't control Mother Nature. We've had storms in Texas, Dubai, where it's out of our control. And you have to realize that sometimes there's many things in our lives that are out of control, and we just can't do nothing about it. It was 3 o'clock in the morning for those people. No idea. And it just came upon them. And it's a horrible thing, and I don't even want to discuss it anymore. We just say lots of prayers for them. And everyone else I've been talking about the last week, pray for them. I know some say, oh, you turn this into a prayer session because it's important to me and Marty to let people know that we care about everyone. I don't care what your faith is. I'm going to pray for you. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're big, tall. We care about people in general. We labeled people years ago, and it created a lot of hate. Everyone's welcome and passive. Everyone. And that's what I'm going to stand on today. Love your brother. Love your neighbor. That's passive. We're not preachers, but we have the God's love in our heart to go actually and talk about every person in the world, that we want you to be part of this. We want you to help us change millions of people's lives. That's worth it to me. $97 or $143, that's nothing compared to somebody's life. We got into this company to make money. Everyone knows that. We say it all the time. But the truthness of the whole thing is, when you really get into this company and you really plug in and understand what Ashbafar is doing, it changes you. I don't know how, but it changed me into just wanting to help people all over the world. And that's what we're doing right now. All I have right now is my prayers. I can't get on a plane and fly over there. I can't get my hands and just dig people out of the rubble. I wish I could, but that is coming. I can promise you that. Solutions for everything. I can't stop an avalanche. I can't stop a tornado, but I can change people's lives in other ways. After the fact, when things like this happen, there's a lot of things that we could do. And I think when Obless pops up, we've talked about it. I don't talk about it much because I'm waiting for Ash's plan. A lot of people ask me. I said, well, I'm waiting for Ash Mafar. That is the man I follow. I'm waiting for his lead to let us know what's going on. He labeled me as Mr. Obless. And I promise you, I'm going to be there for everything what it is. I don't run anything. I'm not in charge of anything. Yeah, I'm in charge of gathering angels, people, to help this world through ONPASSIVE. That's all. I don't make the decisions. Ash Mafara and his teams, they make the decisions. I listen to them. I learn from them. ONPASSIVE, because I've listened and learned, is going to show every one of us such a great life. All right. And you heard what he said the other day about what's coming on. I don't have to repeat it. Watch the video. I really want you to watch the video. I keep seeing more things about O-Media, which we did know about. Other people say, oh, we knew nothing about it. We did know about it. All right. And the more I read about it, the more excited I get. How proud I am of Muhammad, Professor Susan, Mohammed Nazel. These guys going all over the place. On what? Because of us. They're doing it for us. I don't think it's a job to them. They can get jobs anywhere, but I think about them coming into this company and saying, man, I could do this. I could make things better. And that's what they're doing. These people are not average people. They're extremely intelligent. They're extremely giving. They're loyal. And there's a lot of founders out there, same qualities. And there's some founders that say, just let it, when it happens, let me know. That's okay. But know this, promise yourself this, that when the buckets start coming in, however you want to say it, money, apples, pears, I don't care. Help somebody. Help somebody. Papua New Guinea, excuse me, that's my stomach. Papua New Guinea right now is, I'm sure, in a mass hurting. They've had things come on them over the years that you never even knew about, because none of us even really knew what Papua New Guinea was or where it was. I know Australia is close to it, across the pond, we'll say, and their news channels are all over it. It's because whether you believe it or not, whether you don't listen to these talkers in this world, people still care about people. I don't care who you are. There's so many good people out there, but because the negative on the news and everything else, that's all they're showing us is the bad, gloomy. I could give a rat's ass who runs this country, I'll be honest. When you get a person that's up there that cares about people, then I'll pay attention. But right now, all my attention goes to ONPASSIVE, because everything I see out there, it's not for the people. And I believe ONPASSIVE is for the people. And I don't know what to say today because my heart's broken about Papua New Guinea. I got a little bit of anger because I know there's good people out there, and I want to find every one of them. Ash Mafara has spent 20 years finding these people. He said one of the hardest things he has to do is find good people, intelligent people that's going to represent this company, that's going to represent the founders. That's a great tap. That was the best thing I've ever heard come out of a CEO's mouth. Most CEOs said, "Oh yeah, we gotta cut over here so we can make more money over here." That's not what Ash Mafara's ever said. He said, "Let's build this company from the ground up with a heart. Find people that are like-minded, and let's change this flipping world for the better." We all know the worst. Turn on your news every day. You'll see the worst. I wish they'd bring back shows that showed the goodness in people, of the little girl helping a guy across the street, an old guy, or a bunch of bikers that stopped traffic so an old woman could cross the road. They're out there. Don't judge a book by its cover. The guy that's covered with tattoos or the girl that's covered with tattoos, and maybe he has long hair and is big and burly, he's probably got the biggest heart in the world. But a lot of us don't even give him the opportunity until we see it on a video. Oh, look at that guy. What a great guy. Think of everybody as great. Take that negativity out of it. Oh, we got bad people in this world, that's for sure. Don't want those people in ONPASSIVE. I'm giving you a heads up for bad people. We want good people. People that love everybody, no matter what. We got to turn the world around. Does racism still exist? Absolutely. Not in ONPASSIVE. All right. Do people judge people? Absolutely. But ONPASSIVE is going to change things for the better. 100% in my heart. 100% in DeGarmo's heart, Red's heart. People that get out there and speak. Julie and Michael every Monday, what are they talking about? They're talking about the good of ONPASSIVE. What can it do? These people are just average people that believe in something so dearly that they want to talk about it. They want to help change the world. They want to help change lives. They want to change their lives. Think about that. People call us names. I don't care what you can say whatever you want. It doesn't matter. We know the truth. That's the honest to God right there. We know the truth. We know what's coming. We know what's happening. We know a little bit what's coming. The rest is all bonus to me. So stay in your lane. Help people. Don't judge people. The guy that you think is scary and ugly and big and brawly, I might save your life someday. There's so many heroes out there. Find them. You're going to be a hero for finding heroes. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Whew, yeah. Like I said, just be kind to each other and lift other people up. You can't be a company made with heart and not care for people. The whole foundation of ONPASSIVE is like that. So, we need to take care of each other because nobody else is going to. I want to thank again everybody for being here. We're cutting this short, but tomorrow, like I said, our Indian family's coming on, and I think it'll be fun. And like you said, do a shout out to people you know in Papua New Guinea and let them know you love them. And let's keep going. Let's keep the faith, and don't forget, always add a prayer for Mr. Mufara, his family, his wife, his kids, and all the people behind him. Anyway, see you all, and be blessed. Anyways, bye.
Red's coming out in 11 as far as I know, guys. Watch his YouTube.